I don't know if I can fully articulate just how excited I am to be sitting down and filming this video. Ah! Hi, hey, I'm Morgan, and today I'm going to be introducing a new series to my channel. Not you, Siri. So I don't know if I've really discussed it much on my channel, but I am a huge fan of the author Kurt Vonnegut. Admittedly, I haven't read much of his works, but I do just admire how much he's written and what he's done for the literary world, and what I've read of his I've thoroughly enjoyed. And that sparked a little idea. So my dear friend on BookTube, Samantha Leanne over at Leanne's Lit, has a Stephen King related video series on her channel where she's reviewing all of his books, as does Natasha over at My Reading is Odd with her Stephen King Sundays. If I'm not mistaken, both of them are reading Stephen King's works in publication order and doing discussion type videos about each of his books and just making a lot of Stephen King related videos. Right this second, I do not have any plans of reading all of his works anytime soon, but I do have a huge interest in reading all of Vonnegut's works, specifically in publication order, which is where this series comes in. This is going to be the introductory episode, I guess, to a new series on my channel called Vonnelogues. Get it? Like monologues, but Vonnegut. So I am going to be reading Kurt Vonnegut's published works in publication order, starting with his novels and short story collections, and then I will be reviewing and discussing his short stories that were published in literary journals and magazines throughout the years. We'll get to those eventually, but like I said, we're starting with his novels and short story collections. This is going to be a series on my channel that is uploaded once a month on the last Monday of every month. I'm so excited. I plan on having different guests on my channel when I'm discussing certain books. I have quite a few friends that are big fans of Vonnegut as well, so I want to get their insight when I get to the discussion video talking about their favorite books. I'm going to be doing haul videos and chit-chatty videos talking about Vonnegut and talking about his works, and I just cannot wait to bring this series to BookTube. Kurt Vonnegut is such a staple in a lot of people's libraries and in a lot of people's favorite books and authors of all time, and I feel that he is ill-represented here on BookTube, so I kind of wanted to change that, shake things up a bit. So in this video, I kind of just wanted to sit down with you guys and talk about my personal relationship, I guess, with Vonnegut, how I found Vonnegut, and what the first book I read by him was, and why I enjoy him so much, I guess. I read Vonnegut for the first time my freshman year of college. My dear friend Matt, who may or may not make an appearance sometime in this series, I was over at his apartment one day and we were discussing books, and I saw Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut sitting, and I was like, I've always heard about that. That's the book they complain about in Footloose. Kevin Bacon's like, yes, Slaughterhouse-Five is a great book. Matt said, you should take it with you. It's one of my favorite books of all time. It means the world to me, and I would love it if you read it. And I was like, hell yeah! So I took Slaughterhouse-Five home with me. I think I read it in like 2.5 days. Amidst all of my classes and assignments and stuff, I powered through it, and I even took little sticky tabs and annotated some of my favorite lines. I loved it so much, and I gave it back to Matt and I said thank you so much. One of my favorite things is reading books that my friends recommend to me because it's one of their favorites and because it's touched them in such a way, and being able to read a book through the lens of knowing that it means something to someone that I care about so much just makes me care about that book even more. So being able to read that through the lens of one of my dearest friends adoring this book and it helping him through something that he's dealt with, it just meant so much to me, and I loved how the story was written and how time is perceived in Slaughterhouse-Five, and I'll get to that more in the Slaughterhouse-Five episode of Vonnelogues, but that was the first Vonnegut that I've read. I've since done a lot of research on Vonnegut for classes and for assignments and stuff. Every time I learn something new about him, I am utterly captivated, and I cannot wait to dive into this series and to be able to talk about him with you guys and talk about how I'm experiencing these works. Most of them I'm experiencing for the very first time, and I cannot wait. Kurt Vonnegut is known for having a more dark, satirical humor style of writing, which I really appreciate. A lot of his books are direct social commentaries as well about certain things, which I really like, and I love the way that he puts himself into his stories. He's not really one that likes to be left out of the narrative and like sitting from the sidelines. He involves himself, and I think that's such a cool thing. He wants his presence as an author to be known in his books. His writing has such a significant voice to it, and I just love him, and I can't wait to experience his works, and I just can't wait. Okay, I'm so excited. Like I said, Vonnelogues is going to be a monthly series taking place on the last Monday of every month. It's going to be starting next month on August 27th. And I'm going to be reading and discussing Kurt Vonnegut's first novel, which was Player Piano. If you guys want to read it and join me, you're more than welcome to, but if not, that's also fine. I cannot wait to read this and to talk about it. I'm also planning on filming like hauls when I buy a lot of Vonnegut books, because I am in the process of collecting all of these editions, because I just found out something so cool. These are the current Vonnegut books that are in my collection. That's a thumbnail. They look like this. They're gorgeous. I'm a big fan of these really simplistic illustrated covers, but I just found out that these illustrations on the covers and the type and the stuff on the spine was all designed by Kurt Vonnegut. And so is this little author photo. What? That's so neat! And I'm very jazzed to build my Vonnegut collection. But I think that is it for this little introductory announcement video for the Vonnelogues series that I'm going to be having on my channel. Please let me know if you are a fan of Vonnegut, if this is a series that you're interested in. I know I'm among like a small majority of my friends on BookTube that probably really enjoy Vonnegut, but that's okay, because we're all allowed to like different things. What? Crazy! I can't wait to share this side of my reading tastes and to talk about an author that I've admired for a long time with you guys on BookTube and with some of my dearest friends that I plan on having on the channel for certain episodes. I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait for Vonnelogues to actually like kick off, and I hope you like it. I hope you can tell that this is something that I'm so excited for. I think that's where I'm gonna end this video today. If you liked it, you're more than welcome to leave it a thumbs up if you felt so inclined. Definitely leave me comments on if this is a series you plan on watching, if you like Vonnegut, if you plan on ever reading his works. Just talk to me about anything. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And if you want to see more of my content and more of my mug, you are more than welcome to subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And like I said, my name is Morgan. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and happy reading. Okay, bye!